Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Hope y'all doing well. Welcome back. Seriously, I could sit here like 3 minutes just to summarize what I thought of the Germany versus Colombia game. You know what? First of all, let me say that Colombia didn't play that great. It was Germany that didn't play well at all. It was Germany that are lacking talent. This seems like a third string team. This seems like a team that the starters are on the field, and this is the team that's outside, not even on the bench. This is the team that's in the stands and just looking in. They don't look like they would be starting in any other team. I think before you could say easily the 2014 German team, most of those players could have played in any other national team. I mean, if you got someone like Havertz and Fulkrug that are when Fulkrug came in, they were making him sound as if he was the answer to Germany's woes, Fulkrug. And look, I know in the World Cup, he had a pretty decent World Cup, scored a late winner, but you can't be depending on players like that. I don't think they're the kind of players that are going to take Germany far. They're definitely not the players that are going to take Germany into the World Cup. I don't even see Germany qualifying for the World Cup, to be honest. Definitely not doing much for the Euros. Lucky if they do qualify. I think isn't it in Germany? So I guess they're automatically already qualified. Look, Colombia, the goal from what's his name, Diaz, and I like Diaz, but that was kind of a fluke. That was kind of a fluke the way he headed, and nobody was marking him. Of course, nobody was marking him. And again, I like Diaz. It was kind of a fluke. I said it was a complete fluke. It's just nobody was marking him, and just the way, just in an unorthodox position, the way he headed the ball. Didn't seem like it was going to go anywhere, right? Most of the time, those kind of headers would be going outside, and it just happened to go in the corner. So that's why I said like it was kind of a lucky break that they had, but still well deserved, a really good goal because they were the ones that were closer to being able to score than Germany. Germany did have some chances, but they were definitely the team that had more chance to being able to score. And then the unfortunate handball from Kimmich that just happened to come in, and that was his first intervention. That was his first touch or handball of the game. I didn't think it was a handball just because it touched his left hand that was close to his body, to his side, and then it just happened to ricochet onto his right hand. And yes, that is a natural position for the hand, so I could see that being a handball, but I could also not see it being a handball. It is heading towards goal or heading towards somebody that might be able to push it in for a goal, striking in, whatever. Well deserved, like I said. I don't want to take away anything from Colombia, but Colombia didn't play that great, and I'm also concerned about Colombia. Colombia didn't make the last World Cup. With this team, I don't see them making this World Cup. I don't know most of these players, to be quite honest, but just seeing them play, and Luis Diaz didn't do that much. He was kind of lost. He had the one play, that error from Rudiger. That was a horrible pass, and then Emre Can, of course, complaining that studs up from Barre. Didn't seem like it was, and he got up and he seemed like he was all right. Of course, he was calling for being a dangerous play. Not that he injured him, but yeah, he was all right. There was nothing there, especially knowing Emre Can that he's not a dirty player, but he definitely is someone that goes into 50-50 balls hard. He doesn't recoil when he goes into a 50-50 ball. And so Barre giving it to Luis Diaz, and Luis Diaz, I was thinking, because Luis Diaz is quick, and Chao with the phenomenal tackle. Really, really good tackle from Chao. I really enjoyed seeing this guy, Chao. This is the first time I've seen him play. Wouldn't say he's magnificent or, out of this world, but he is pretty solid, or at least he was in this game. He was pretty solid. Musiala, yeah, he had some good plays, good playmaking. He's not the quickest, and against this physical side of Colombia, these guys are fast, they're stronger than him, they're faster than him, and they're stronger than him. There was no way he was going to be able to to do anything on his own. Like I've seen him in other games in the World Cup against Japan, just dribbling 2, 3, 4, 5 players, and doing it frequent, play after play. Anytime he would have the ball, he'd be able to take on 2, 3 guys easily, but not against these Colombians. He's not going to be able to do that. So there's nobody else to accompany him there, and Gundogan, unfortunately, you could say excessive games that he's been playing, but he was good with the Champions League, and by then he was playing a lot of games. Yeah, he wasn't himself today. He was not himself today. It's just the overall squad. I feel like they got to start all over again with the youth system and concentrate on that. I think that's where you're gonna get the chance to be able to make it for the World Cup. That might be too nearby to be able to produce someone from U15. They're not going to be mature enough for the World Cup, but you might as well start for the following World Cup, right? The 2030 World Cup. This is the first time Colombia has beat Germany in Germany, which is great. Congrats to Colombia for that. but it says a lot about where Germany's at right now at the moment, and that's really sad. But at the same time, look, times are changing, obviously, and that's something that we have to accept. It's jarring for me. I have to get used to that. I'm not used to seeing Germany play like this. You know, you have someone like Sane, which Sane is really good. I mean, he's quick. He's really good at taking on 1, 2, 3 players. His finishing isn't that good, but once he takes on that 1-2 player, he gets past that 1-2 player, he makes some questionable decisions with the ball. He's just an auxiliary, a supplement to the real talented players, those innate players that Germany's used to producing, because Germany can't find a break. And I'm not even talking about the games that they tied and they lost, or performance in the World Cup. I'm talking about right now, this game that I saw, because again, Colombia did not play amazingly. They were average at best. They were average at best, and Germany were poor, very, very poor. So yeah, those were my thoughts on the game. It wasn't really that entertaining of a match, but you know, I watched it anyway. I watched it mostly because I was actually staying at there's a rehab center outside the Gelsenkirchen stadium, which I was at. I was staying at because I had a surgery last year, and so it brought back a little bit of memories, and so I wanted to check it out because of that. But I was bummed out, yeah, with the performance of Germany. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay tuned for future videos, of course, and I'll see you in the next match. Cheers.